All right, that should have fixed it. Let's verify. Let's verify. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that, but we're back. Thank you for letting me know early, or the entire stream would have sounded like that. I appreciate it. And now I have to go back to checking. I love that. Neato. All right, back to the tour. So, since YouTube probably won't see that other one, here are the Tangle Dervishes. Everything here is automated, and everything here is getting sold. These guys are doing just fine. These guys have just been eternally munching on these chickens. It's been like 4 in-game days, and they're still doing fine. Eventually they'll run out of food and I'll transfer them somewhere else. And then here is my mint mango tree for these guys. The honey anglers. My 2 drones that are selling everything and keeping everyone fed. Everything here runs on fruit, which is why they're getting fed, except for these guys. These guys are a mix of meat or veggie, so when they run out of chickens, I will transfer them somewhere else. Here is the only place that is stockpiling plorts, so I'll have to refactor this eventually. But this is cotton flutters and hyper tabbies, and they're both being fed off of veggies. Let's turn that up. It's fine if some of it gets wasted. Hypertators are obnoxious to harvest. I'm so glad I have drones doing it. And then these guys, they're getting fed 2 per. They're doing, oh, you know what, there. Chicken's going somewhere else? Yes, so this is all running on veggies. And again, I'll need to refactor this. Eventually I need pink slimes in here. So what I'm thinking is the hyper tabbies may move over into, and I might get rid of the hyper slumbers. I may mix them with pinks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's gonna work exactly. But so the hyper tabbies are gonna move into the gully, which is where we're gonna go now. Here's the gully. I'll explain why that's empty later. But that's probably where the hyper tabbies are gonna move to, and then I'll start redoing how this works. Almost all of the chickens on my ranch are here, along with all of my Yoki slimes, which leads to this happening. I'm wondering at this point whether it would be feasible to genuinely have these guys getting fed roostros. And it might work. You'll also notice I've lost a lot of money. I had over 60,000 when I last ended stream. This took me to nothing. I genuinely was broke finishing this project. Oh, also, this is the most dangerous location, so let's put... Oh, I didn't make a Tridro turret? I thought I did. Oh well, I'll put this back then. I thought 60K was a lot. Well, I wound up bulldozing most of my, like, all of these got bulldozed. Everything here got bulldozed, because that was a corral, and that was a corral, and that was a farm, that was a farm, this was unoccupied. So everything in this zone got bulldozed and rebuilt. And the other side is mostly the same. So the cave hasn't changed at all. The cave is exactly the same as it was, and there's nothing living here. There's Thundercluck chickens that are living there. Do you get money back from it? It actually costs to bulldoze. It's 200 to bulldoze as well. So you lose money on the bulldozing. Now, you may be wondering how the heck I'm powering all of this. Where am I gonna get the plorts to power all of this? The answer is down here. Get back in. Wait! That was the Thundercluck. Yeah, that was the Thundercluck. The answer is down here. Welcome to the tide pools. This is where I generate all of the power needed for my drones. I have one drone down here that just harvests all of these plorts and puts them in here. Here's warp portals to all of my explorer drones with warp depots. That means I can carry, at the current time, I can carry up to 180 plorts to anywhere I choose to power the drones. Here's a drone station to get powered. All of the other drone stations I can carry plorts over to. So these guys generate all of my powers. They're completely clean energy. They require no food. They only eat water. It's 4 per puddle with, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this puddle. In this pool, and then I think it was 7 or 8 in this one. Every now and then they get shy, but there's plenty of room for them to space out. Can you make power from any plorts? Yep. Game doesn't discriminate. Puddle plort. Plop. And just to make sure we're doing quite well here. Yep. Lowest powered drone is over there. Might as well take these, put 25 in each of those. And then we can be on our merry way. And as I said, everything in this entire base is fully automated. The only changes that I need to make to be completely self-sufficient will be moving the Hyper Sloombers into here, if I keep them at all. I may wind up combining Sloombers with something else. So moving them in here so that they can benefit from the chickens, and putting another drone here, or putting a distributor here so that I can just crack the eggs and the plorts are taken care of by themselves. But yeah, other than that, completely self-sufficient. Which means I don't have to spend any time here. This took like 6 or 7 hours. Oh, whoops. This isn't where I was going. Kind of cool, eh? Are you still able to make drones? I don't have drone parts. There are ways to obtain them. I cannot afford them. The two ways that I could get them is I need 20 black market tokens or 100,000 standard currency. $100K. Whew. Yeah. Hey, GoPri. Expensive, yes, indeed. But I mean, I started this stream at 20K and we're at 60, so we'll get there. I think it was 20K that we started at. Might have been 40, I forget. Either way, we just earned a lot of money. And again, it's fully automated, so I don't have to come back. All right, that said, the other thing I've been doing, utilities. Actually, two other things I've been doing. One is I prepped a few of the nullifiers. I still don't have a ton of shadow plorts, but hopefully that won't be necessary. And if it is necessary, I can get more. The other thing I was doing is I farmed some hyperplorts, or not hyper, prismoplorts. And I found a tutorial online for that, which basically involves blocking this off so slimes can't get in. And then you just throw down a bunch of fruit and a bunch of pink slimes in here. They'll eat, generate plorts, shoot it through there. Yickety-too, yickety-ta. And you've got yourself some prismoplorts. Now, let's go to the obvious first location for hello. Boink. Who's a good shadow slime? You are. Goodbye. Have you found the fourth slime in the Gray Labyrinth? I found hyper slimes. Eek. It was a pain in the butt, but I found them. Slide out of the map. All right, what this do? Peek. Oh, that looks very strange. Oh, that hurts. Oh, it just kills me. Okay. My immediate thought was, oh, it hurts. Wait, it only hurts. It doesn't kill me. Bink. I wish there was any reason to read those messages now. That's one of the things that Slime Rancher 1 did way better than 2. All of the people in that messaging terminal just stopped talking to you after a while. Like, in 1, their messages were important throughout the game. Or, important might be a misstatement. They were unique. They would send you new messages throughout the game. And some of them were quests. Oh, whoops. I don't have anything to fire. Choose not like that. I haven't, no one in that terminal has sent me anything other than a generic gift message in the last, like, 4 streams. I've entirely stopped reading the messages because I know they're not going to send me something important. So the music has changed. But it's not telling me what's different. What if I shoot it again? Nothing changed. Shadow ports haven't changed. The button's gone. Okay. I'll be moving on then. Did the shadow slimes over here get scared? They sure did. Darn it. Oh well. Oh, I am still getting strange diamonds. Yay! I pulled the explorer drone that I had that was harvesting strange diamonds. So, I was expecting to not be getting any more of those. But I was wrong. All right, I gotta find more trick walls. Meow. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was, is it? Well, I'll take a look around in here. I know of at least one in the other end of the Gray Labyrinth. I need aqua glass. I don't have any of that. Maybe I should put an explorer drone here at some point in the near future and have it start collecting aqua glass. That would probably be for the best. Excuse you. Get out of here. Clink. Oh my god. Gimme. Is there a better place to chuck this? I don't think there is. Alright, I think I have to put down my my gray beacon, my gray warp depot. Yeah, I do. Alright, warp tack. I'll put gold there, and I'll put gray there. Gray is what I need to build. Might as well grab that. Give me my carrots back. Grab more carrots. They're important projectiles. You know what? Let's grab this. Ooh. Uppies. Oh, I also got most of the mobility upgrades. There's one total power upgrade that I need, but otherwise we're pretty maxed out. Oh no no. Give me my carrots, please. So what's gonna happen now, I think, is I'm going to drop all of these in the terminal And this is gonna be too many for the terminal, so I'm gonna have to go back. Actually, wait. What am I, silly? I've got 2 other warp terminals that I can build. I don't need to go back at all. This will be fine. All right, there's that. This shouldn't be too many, right? I can carry all of this. Oh my god, it's a lot closer than I thought it was. I can't destroy that yet. I'll have to hold off until we're back at the, whatever it is. I'll have to hold off until we're back at the base, and I can unload it. I think that's everything I can carry. Close enough. Are you fake? No. Any other fake walls in here? No, not in here. There's one. Hello. Darn it. Okay. Alright, that's under construction. Now, what are you? A Hydra shop. Interesting. I'll take that. Sure, why not? There isn't another trick wall down here, is there? No, but I see aqua glass. I can harvest that. Also, as long as I'm down here waiting for that thing to get constructed. Let's A, construct the other one. And B, get to work. Excellent. And there's one more right over here. So let's do that again. All right, there we go. Now I can start storing some of this stuff. Look at this, just pile. Good thing I decided to build the second one. Oh my goodness. That was so worth it. I have so many now. Oh, this one's not happy. Let's get that out of there before it causes a problem. What was it I was reading about? There's a, wait a second. Let's fill that out first. There's a space exploration game where you can customize your spaceship and put like physics objects in it and all of that. And the devs were doing an interview and people were like, how did you make it so that the physics objects didn't freak out when the ship moved? And they went, simple, we made the ship not move. We made the entire universe move instead. The ship remained fixed at coordinate point 00, or 000, I guess, because it's 3D space. And the entire galaxy moved outside. Apparently it took some real spaghetti code to make that happen. I'll be taking that. Goodbye. All right, now at some point here, I really should go back so I can deconstruct those warp depots. Unless I just leave them for later use. That wouldn't be too bad. All right, so hang on a second. There weren't any in this room. No. Did I come through here? Yes. I don't think there were any down here. And I came through here. Yeah. So there's one here. This was one of our first encounters with one of these walls. Okay, so I'm guessing I just have to ring every one of these bells. But wait, it didn't... Water. Are we turning on the water supply? Is that what's happening here? Is that what those do? They turn on the water? I think it is. Because it's got the little thing there. Water. I can't get down there, I don't think. It looks super pretty, though. No. I don't think there was one down here. Oh, this is the staircase that leads down into where the water is supposed to be. Well, hello. No, go that way. Please? What? That was interesting. Oh, wow, it's fine. I don't think there was one up there. Yes, yes. Jump around, be cute. Jump, jump, jump around. Yeah, sometimes I just can't hit them. Like, it'll go right through them, and sometimes it works. So I'm very curious how their hitbox works. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about harvesting these guys right now. Alright. Is there anything down here? No. Do I want to loop around? Let's loop around. I've got more inventory space. No. There we go. Whoosh! I'm still super curious whether I could use a drone placed right here to cheese Slumberplorts. Although, I wonder if that would even be necessary. Right? Because isn't the labyrinth mostly knowledge-based? That just opens a pathway, right? I wonder if there's a reason why that would be helpful. Aside from, like, get through maze faster. I could leave a nullifier here. I'd rather not, though. It's not really worth it. Doesn't really save me time. Bunch of shadow dudes here. Very cute of you. I have about 150 Prismaplorts stockpiled, so I'm not gonna pay too much attention to these events. I didn't notice that their nest had little candy things around it. That's very cute. Those are gonna be important. Those are gonna turn into like teleporters or cannons or something. They're too strangely placed for that not to be the case. You know? Like, why would I go all the way over there to use a stabilizer? Which, by the way, the stabilizers are less efficient than these things. Like, if you're trying to farm Prismaplorts, it's better to use those. Like, with the method that I was using, it was easier to use the stabilizer that's built there. But the randomly occurring like gold sphere things will multiply the plorts put into it. So like if I grab some of these, I can't. My inventory is full, and I don't care to fix that. Never mind. But if you put like every other or every third unstable plort you put in there will generate 2 or 3 Prismaplorts, which doesn't happen with the fixed stabilizers. A neat little touch. Honestly, I could probably make a case that it's a commentary on automated farming practices versus small farm. Oh, we've got a teleporter right here. No, let me build refinery link. That'll be done when I get back. Grab that. Run some shadow plorts. Pull these out. Good. Toys? Toys? I think I'm only gonna have one pen of the Super Slimes, so I don't need another sheep. I do have one, right? Yeah, I have one right there. And these guys have a rocket ship too. They have both of their favorite toys. Oh yeah, most of these guys have their favorite toys. I still need to find one for the Dervish Slimes though. Wait, why are you saying there's something new? Oh, it just changed. At some point, I want to buy this out. I don't really care too much, though. Oh, distributor I need. I could buy the Dream Lantern, but I already have the Dream Lantern Mark II, so why would I do that? But, in regards to what I was saying before, in Slime Rancher 1, there were quests that, clay's a mess. Oh, you're, as in, like, the clay you're working with, or your furnace? Many missing. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Oh, I'm silly. I'm silly, I forgot. Clay I'm working with. Oh, okay, good. The toys? Not too many. I'm missing one for the dervishes. Let me see. I have misplaced their pet rock. I need to track that one down. I don't have one for the twins. So twin, dervish. Cotton I have, pink I have, hang on. Better yet, Slimepedia. Have, because beach ball, I have it. Differently colored beach ball, I have it. Ball of yarn, I have. Lantern, I have. I don't remember. I'll have to double check. Actually, wait a second. Toys. Pink slimes, bombs, cottons, baddies. All of those I have. Wiggle worm for Flutter, have. Plushy puffer I have. That's for anglers. Puddle I have. I'm gonna keep buying these because I want one for every enclosure. I want, well, I think the ponds should all have it. The tide pools, like the existing pools, I don't think should have it, because I have too many Cuddle Slimes in there, and they'll stop producing if they all cuddle around rubber duckies. But I have a trash can, I have a ball of twine, I have a big rock somewhere, I have a lantern, I have a Buzzy Bee, I have a crystal ball, I have a soulmate, I have a charcoal brick, I have a Stego buddy, he's adorable. Rocket ship have, so I'm missing 2. And I've misplaced my rock. I think I know where it is, but I need to finish this. I need to pull the rest of these. There we go. Wait, I actually don't want this placed. That'll come back around eventually. What happens if I eat them off the map? Then they're gone. No, nothing. The game doesn't give you things back if you yeet them off into the slime sea. Alright, is there a rock in here? I think this is where the pet rock is. Yep, there it is. For you. It's a bit much, isn't it? Yeet, here's your pet rock. Hi, Bob. I love you, Bob. I really do. I just wish someone would actually talk to me instead of just sending me, like, can you imagine how obnoxious it was if the only messages you ever got from your friends were, like, they gave you, like, I don't know. If you routinely got packages from your friends that had the same photocopied letter on them, and yeah, cool, they're sending little trinkets like, oh, look at this mug you got me. It's a nice mug. It's nice, really. I appreciate it. Could you fucking say something to me once in a while? I'd implode. Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying. I came in here for something. What did I come in here for? I came in here for this. Because I wanted to know, okay, Tabby Stockpile's doing okay. Hyper Stockpile's doing okay. We can get more. Same with Flutter. Alright, let's get back out there. Chickens really are terrifyingly productive in this game. Pink. Let me see. I don't think there was anything here. But we'll take a look. Oh, there was one here. Bell. Is there an icon on it at all? No. Is there anything I can see around here? No. Gone. That's a moon? It's showing a moon. Okay, so these are all different things that it's doing. Good to know about, I guess. There's still some stuff I need to do in the lava works. There wasn't anything down here, was there? I don't think so. No. That might actually be an interesting prank to pull on a friend. Just every now and then send them the exact same postcard along with like some minor gift. It's like, hey, I saw this while traveling and I thought you might appreciate it. But it's not the same one over and over. You rotate between 3 of them, 3 different postcards. Gets banned for being a robot. Yeah, get added to the post office block list or something. Actually, can you do that? I think the post office is required to deliver things that are sent to you. I used to have a teleporter over here. All right, what do we got in here? Ooh, hello. Oh, it's got an Aurora tree in here. I can't pass this up. Oh my god, I missed every single one of them. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Victory's mine. All right, might as well get this constructing now. I'm gonna need it. Hey, happy guy. Is this just a sanctuary for shadow slimes? Is that what I'm seeing here? Hi, Songs and Gaming, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I am waiting for a work depot to get assembled so I can store all of these wonderful plorts. How's it going? It's going well since I redid my ranch. I was starting to get really frustrated with how often I was having to go back to my ranch and shore things up. But I finally got enough drones and enough organization so that my ranch is now entirely autonomous. So now I'm not chained at the ankle to it, and I can just completely dedicate my time to exploring. And find cooler things like this. How about you? How's it going for you? You seem chill? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been streaming for long enough that I don't sweat the small stuff. All right, any second now. 5 seconds, perfect. And then I can dump all of these. I love that all of my warp depots are just sealed behind trick walls. I'll probably move my carrots back to slot 1. It's just easier to remember. All right, there we go. I think I can carry everything that's left. Might be close. Day's going great. Went to church, which was nice. I am not a church-going type. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm atheist, but what is it? Is agnostic like I don't care either way? Is that what that is? Yes, okay. Then yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Is that everything on this end of the map? Oh, I need to take that teleporter. Zoom. Oh, that's a shortcut. Wait, I knew that. I've never played Slime Rancher 2, only one. Is Slime Rancher 2 better or worse? It's different. Slime Rancher 2 seems a lot more focused on the adventure side of things. Like, the plot takes more precedence, I feel. Like, but it's also longer and grindier. Like, on the whole, having not finished this game, on the whole, I think Slime Rancher 1 was a better game. This, I think I've been playing this for longer. Let me check my Steam library real quick and let you know. Slime Rancher. So I played Slime Rancher 1. I streamed the whole thing, but the VODs are gone. I played Slime Rancher 1 for 35 hours. And that, I think I didn't 100%, like I didn't do all of the achievements, but I had all of the different slime types on my ranch. I did a bunch of rare achievements. I basically, like, aside from the Steam achievements. Oh no, I didn't, because I didn't complete the Slimepedia. So I guess I didn't 100% it. But I beat the game, I did all the quests, etc. And I had fun ranching and all of that stuff. I never got tired of the ranch side of things like I did in this game. I think there's also, like, you can do some automation of the ranch now. But there's so much, like, hang on. Here's the, where's the, there we go, okay. So here's the overall map. I don't know exactly how the size compares, but here's the ranch. And I've got drones managing all of the farming aspects of it, so I don't have to go back there anymore. But that's like 40 hours in, is how long it took to get to this point. And then this is all exploration. There's plenty of stuff to do, and I'm still enjoying that. The only other real complaints I have is, and I was actually just talking about this, in Slime Rancher 1, your relationships with the other nearby ranchers is ongoing throughout the game. In this, the terminal that you talk to the other ranchers, you have all of the same relationships still. So you're still talking with the same people, but they stop sending new messages after like 20 hours. So for the last 23 hours, I just get the same 3 messages and little gifts from them, which is kind of sad because I like them and I like their personalities. I want to keep talking to them. Could you see yourself as a big YouTuber one day? That requires a level of investment that I'm both time, money, and effort that I am just not capable is a strong word. I'm not in a position mentally or in life to put that amount of work into becoming a big YouTuber. And that's also leaving aside the luck aspect. Like, I don't think I'm bad at this, but there's a big luck element to becoming big on any content creation platform. And so even if I disregard the luck aspect entirely, it just assume that if I put the effort in, I will become big. I don't know if I have the constitution to put that kind of work in. And that's not to say I'm not a hard worker. It's just I have specific niches where I can really put effort in, and I don't know if content creation is one of them. Ooh, an actual forest. It's very pretty. Miniature stone. Oh. And for the record, I'm saying that as I have one more term in my sophomore year of college, and I'm currently at a 4.0 for my entire college career. So, like, I'm no stranger to putting effort into stuff. You're just doing this for fun? Would you prefer to say a small YouTuber or become big or kind of just in between big and small? I don't really care about the size per se. Whether I've got 1 viewer in chat or 100 viewers or 1,000 viewers in chat, I think the thing that's important to me for streaming is the relationship that I can have with people in my chat. Like, when I first started doing this, it's been about 5 years. When I first started doing this, it was really an avenue for me to play, because I was playing almost exclusively multiplayer games for a really long time. And I missed playing single-player games, but when I played single-player games, I missed interacting with people while playing them. So I figured streaming was a good excuse, is a strange way of putting it, but it was a way to get around the solitary nature of single-player games. And it's certainly a lot more fun with more people interacting, but like, I don't actually mind talking to an empty chat. Like, I certainly prefer having more people to interact with, but I can sit for 5 hours and just talk to myself playing a single player game. So, like, what I'm doing doesn't necessarily have to change, you know? Big and small are just labels. I've always been around because it's just nice and chilling here. Exactly, yeah. That's a door that I don't know how to open. Do I just assume that it doesn't open? I mean, I just have to assume that it doesn't open and that this is just super... Oh, it's a record player! That's why this looked so wonky. This is just a music room. That's super cool. I love that. Gotta go to the store. I'll 100% check out your channel again soon. Thank you for stopping by. Always great chatting with people. Have a good trip to the store. I'll see you again next time. let's see about finding more hidden locations. Should I set up a teleporter to the music room? That would be really funny. I don't think I'm going to, though. Is that it? That takes me to a teleporter that gets me out of here, I think. Wait, the whole Gray Labyrinth only has 25 of those things? Huh, interesting. Well, I did need to explore the lava works anyway, but I should go back and check out the ice area. I don't remember if there were any there. I should finish checking out here. I finished checking out here. That was quick. All right, ice area. Uppies. Thank you. Yeah, nothing there. Gimme. Nothing there. There's no more up above. Let's go down here. I think we've already explored some of this room. We're gonna finish off exploring it. That's a dead end. It's all collapsed inwards. Hello, you're cute. I don't need your money. And I already did this one. This was a bell, right? This was a bell in the forest. Forgot about that. Again, this has to serve some greater purpose. There's just no way. All right, let's go to the lava works. Where was the drop down for that? It was dead ahead? That's the music room. Here we are. Whee! Give me all of my stuff back. Thank you very much. Oh, I tried. All right, I don't remember if there were any in the lava area. So here's the entrance. Lava comb. And you know what? My inventory is full of weird stuff. I'm just wondering if I should go back and drop some of this stuff off. I'm certainly not going to be finding any royal jelly in here, and I don't think I'm going to be finding any black ingonium. Indigonium, excuse me. I could dump the carrots, I suppose. Oh, Actually, you know what? I could just go through there. So wait, so there's nothing there. Was there something right here? I'll come back. There wasn't something here. Oh, right, I don't even have to warp back. Those doors will open at some point. I hold this truth to be self-evident. Meh. Ha! Black Antigonium. At some point, I'll need to start storing, you know what? I am gonna store these. Because they're important for crafting. I already have a strong supply of them, so. Put these back in slot 1. All right, let's... No, I do want to go back. Let's go back to the lava zone. Let's finish with that. Lava works. I'm going to the lava works. I'm so much happier now that my stamina regens after 1 second. Down from 3. It's so much better. It really is. Alright, I'll go this way. It's just easier. Alright, I don't think there was anything... Hello, tin flowers. Tin pedal made of metal. Yes, yes, Angie slime. Angie slime made of tar. Not seeing anything over there. I'm pretty sure there wasn't something back here. I mean, there is, but there isn't like a hidden wall. That's there, but that's it. Are there really no disruptor walls here in the lava works? That's what it looks like. Not at the end of any of these walkways? Aha! Here's one. No, that's too far. There we go. Aha! Knew there was one. All right, that should be everything, right? let's get out of here. This way. And then I will evaluate in a minute. So the different bells indicated different sections, the icons on the bells once they were ranked. So we did the water section. That was down in here. We did the fire section. That's where we just were. We did the dream section, which was over here. We did the conservatory. And we did the gold section. Like if I go back here. I'm assuming that those were the harmonizers. Or is it? Yeah, I'm not actually sure what that's supposed to indicate. But let's go back. It's genuinely faster to do it this way. This isn't even a joke. It's faster to go the other way. Right now, I'm about halfway there, so it's probably another 30 seconds if I was going the other way, but look at this. Bink. Monk. And we're there. Hello. This is it, B. With the harmonizer activated and with your help, I can attempt to stabilize the Prismacore. It works like this. The Prismacore is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of color in our world. But it's totally out of sync with our world, in a way that runs deep, like in an elemental way. That's how it warps reality around it. But this is where you come in. The harmonizers you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates throughout the whole of the labyrinth. Combined, they form a kind of harmonious energy wave. And when directed at the Prismacore, it attempts to change it to make it harmonious too. You said it was attempted before and never worked? Yes, that's true. But I think I have something that the architects of this system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prismacore in my arm. I can feel its chaos. And so I think I'll be able to change its wavelength and create that harmony, because I'll be able to feel it myself. Okay, what do you need? Once you're ready, I'll begin overlaying the harmonizer's wavelengths onto the Prismacore. This will cause incredible disruptions and send the Prismacore into a state of chaos until we can actually stabilize it. This chaos will have a volatile effect on the world around us, transmuting even slimes into masses of horrible tar that will fill this room and ultimately destroy everything unless we do something about it. I'll need you to fight back and destroy all the tar before they destabilize the Prismacore and take us down with it. Normally, water can't exist here for long. It turns to glass this close to the Prismacore. But the harmonizers resonate through the water that flows here now, so grab it when you can and wipe out those tar. What if things get really out of hand? I've got you covered. I've rigged a hydro shower above the Prismacore. It only needs to build up enough pressure to be used. So to do that, pack it full of slimes. Not only might it save the day, but you'll save some slimes with it. Also, I'll store the contents of your backpack during the process, so you'll have plenty of room for slimes. I know this all sounds like a lot and a total long shot, but it's our only chance. So are you ready? I need to prepare more. Is that what these are for now? Do I throw slimes in there? I've rigged up this hydro shower for emergencies, but there's no water running to this place, just a lot of pipes. If we can somehow get water running, it will prove useful, trust me. I'll explain more later. That's not cut off. And that's all of the things. That's all of the things again. So hang on. Nope, that doesn't work. Should I grab some slimes then? Not from here, though. Actually, wait. This is the easiest place to get slimes. Hang on. So is that the end of the game? If I finish that, does the game just end? Wait, I don't need those. I don't know why I picked those up. All right, hold up. Before I go any further. I'm gonna zip downstairs. I'm gonna drop these off. We're at 80,000. Rubber ducky. Look at all them eggs. I don't care. Rubber ducky for you. For being such good slimes. I don't need these carrots anymore. Yeah, I gotta go back this way. My next drone is gonna go in there and just pick up free range plorts. Oh, I see. Well, sure, we'll go for it. Let's do it. She took the water in my pack. Glad I'm able to see this. What's up, Hit Reg? So wait, what are we? Aha! Hi. So what am I supposed to be doing right now? I'm supposed to be dealing with these guys, but I don't have water in my pack. Oh, water over here, I see. Get rid of those. Prisma waves are radiating at increased levels, trying to keep things secure. That back. you. They're reaching unstable levels, but the harmonizers are working. Keep it up. Okay. Man, having this much capacity is great. Is that a tornado over there? It sure is. Is it a tornado? Warder! Warder! Warder. Is that one not gone yet? Stop growing back. Cease your growth. The tar have surrounded the Prismacore. They're going to cause something to collapse unless we do something. So wait, I'm not allowed to... Oh gosh. Oh geez. Oh man. Oh gosh. There we go. Let's shoot all of my... Oh, nope. I need to hydro shower again. And that is, in fact, a tornado. Hey! Nope. You leave those slimes alone. Hey! You! Leave those slimes alone! Oh, I need one more. No! Come here, you! Melt home! That's gonna grow back again. I need to do it 3 times, I'm sure. Yep. Come here, you! Bonk. I'm sorry, is this a boss fight in a Rancher game? It sure is. And we just beat it. Oh, it turned into lettuce. Did we just... I can't believe it. Come over so we can talk. Over where? Oh, on the gadget thing? Oh my god, this room is beautiful now. That's probably the same model as water lettuce. That's what I was just thinking. Beatrix, all the readings from the Prismacore, they're stable. It's on a completely different wavelength than before. I can feel it. It'll take a long time for the land to fully heal and effects like Prisma disruptions to stop. But, oh, thank you for the follow. But Rainbow Island? No, the future of the whole far, far range has been saved. You did it, Beatrix. We did it, and I can't thank you enough. What happens now? Time will tell, but I think it can remain here as yet another part of this world we call home. Humans were never part of this world until we landed here one day, and now look at us. We managed to be a part of it all and not destroy it in the process. That's the way it should be. Even the Prismacore was once lost out in the void of space before it landed here, and now it's part of this world too. It's got to find its true place in all of this, just like me. So are you free now? I can feel a change in my arm. It's still connected somehow to the Prismacore, but it's not like before. There's a quiet to it now. Just a low hum of energy. It feels peaceful. I'll need to run more tests to truly know, but I think I might finally be able to leave this chamber. Where will you go? There's something I need to do out there. I need to finally talk to someone and let them know that my mom tried so hard, that I tried so hard, and that I just couldn't be that person. and that every day my mom felt such guilt about not being that person either. I might not see you again for a while. I'm so sorry. Sometimes our journeys take us away from our friends and those we love. How do you manage it? I once had someone tell me you only need to look up at the stars. The stars? No matter how far you go, their light will touch you both. But what if where you are is beyond any distance, beyond time? Their light was here before us, and it'll be here after. I hope she sees them. I hope she knows I'm safe now. Thank you, Beatrix, for all that you've done here, for me, and all that you have yet to do. The far, far range is a better place with you a part of it. Travel safe, Gigi. Is that just a recording now? So she's just gonna run tests. System offline. I'm sure that's offline too. So I think that's it. We just beat the game. Cutscene! Gigi left the Grey Labyrinth for the first time in as long as she could remember. It felt like leaving a dream. The night air was cool, and she heard the song of the wind as it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up to the sea of stars that flowed across the night sky. She thought of home and her mother. She wondered if she would ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her she was sorry. And so, Gigi decided before her next adventure that there was someone she needed to see. Is it Tora? It was like coming home again. Only she knew it wasn't the same. This is our first time seeing their ranch! It is. She tried to find the words, but couldn't. But somehow, no words were needed. There it is! There's the blanket! Somehow, there was only love and understanding. Time is a funny thing. They say it marches on, but what if you're not ready to march with it? What then of those that manage to travel time in the other direction? Hobson face reveal, true. Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to walk outside of time. And with great courage and determination, she took that step. Because in doing so, she might just have a shot at saving the world. And with the help of some new friends and a little luck, the girl saved the world, but lost to time. But somewhere out there, beyond time, a mother waits for a daughter to return. And though her days had been filled with grief and regret, somehow, today she felt something different. She felt a calm, as the ominous colors that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. And then she felt memories coming to her that seemed long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her she was proud of her no matter what, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. And most clearly, a warm memory of them all together and the love that they felt then. Oh. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. It transcends everything, even time. Oh. That's gotta be so weird, having memories of your daughter as you grow up. Is there anything after the credits? Or does it just kick me back to the ranch? Yup, yeah, it kicks me back to the ranch. Oh god, what do I even do now? Is there anything new anywhere, or is it just... Is there something new in the night market? Probably not. Nope. At some point I want that, but I don't think I'm gonna... Nothing new? Nothing changes? That's so sad. And I don't have enough Prismaplorts to get the drone upgrade. So I guess what's left? Of course, we're still waiting for an update that we know is coming. Rainbow Researcher, complete the Slime PD. I haven't done that. Purchase 40 items from Polestar Provisions. Fire a plort through a linked cannon. I'm missing 5, another 5, and 9. And 4. So 13, 5, and 5. 23. I'm missing 23 random items. They said they were taking a break through Christmas, so they probably just started on 2.2. Unfortunate. All right, in that case... I'm just gonna buy cheap stuff until we get the achievement. I do hope they extend the terrarium area. I agree. It should have been just 18. Yep, there it is. So that's that taken care of. Such a cool idea that they didn't work much. Yeah, I agree. There could have been a lot more to the terrarium. I have a secret to share there. Go for it. Not like... I've already beaten the game. It's not like there's any spoilers to be had. Go to the bell in the terrarium. In the terrarium. That's my best warp point. Look at this. The green area with hypers? Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what the fastest way to get there was. It's possible that the pink teleporter might have been faster. I don't think so, though. Might have been about the same. That's that. Puppies. Bro's so quick. Dude, I got a 60-second ad? No! Okay, it's fine. Gives me more time to get there. Right here should be it. Fine. So you want to look at the window. Look away. And then look back. Oh, jeez! Why? Why? That's so rude! Oh, what the? This is all overgrown now, too. I don't like that. It also has the inverted water drops. Ugh, close that off. Ugh, I didn't like that. Since the terrarium is like the time area. All right, let's see how long it takes to get through this way. Oh no, this would have been faster. That's the Easter egg. Oh, it's super cool. And unsettling. How freaking dare they? Speedrunning, map running. That's one of the things that I tend to get proud of myself on, is how quickly I can pick up map awareness. But I've also been running all over this map for the past 45 hours, so... Also, I heard you like optimization. These are all portals to my Explorer drones. And here's how I power all of my drones. Clean, puddle-based energy. In the coral area? Really? Well, because I can keep more... Look at all of the puddle slimes I can keep here. Bro really studied the whole game. Well, my goal with the ranch was to have production of every type of plort, which we're almost at. And to have all of the slimes be able to eat their favorite foods and have the entire place be automated, which we're also very close to. Flutter? There are Largos. I said produce every type of plort. I never said I had to have every individual type of slime. So we got Hunter Sabertooth. We've got Crystal Boom with their Briar Hens. We have honey anglers eating their favorite mint mangoes. Hyper Sloombers will have to get moved eventually. They're eating their favorite candy pens. Rock Twins are eating Polaricherries. Tangled Dervishes are eating prickle pears. Hypers are my top one. Your favorite? That might be my favorite. I don't know. They're after Dervish and after Rad. Which one? Let me see. Batty Flutters are eating pomegranates. Ringtail Phosphors are eating cube fruit. And these guys are eating ash. Oh yeah, I also have cotton... I have cotton flutters that are eating lettuce, water lettuce. Radder from the first game. Oh, yes. The uranium slimes. And then I also have hyper tabbies that are eating turbotators. And this is the only area that's storing plorts. The rest are all selling. great combos. Thank you. I made a literal spreadsheet for it. That is not a joke. I had to. Just because the way drones work is so prohibitive. Because you can't have them harvest food. They have to harvest specifically chickens, specifically veggies, or specifically fruits. So you have to organize your ranch around what types of food they eat. So at some point here, these guys are probably going to get phased out. I need to figure out how I'm going to do the Sloombers. My thought is with how productive hens are. Oh, hey, speaking of which, let's get our probably last drone. Here. There we go. Let's make the drone. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it. I'm automating one of the most annoying things I still have to do here. I am broke! No! That's okay, the money will come. Be free! The IRL, yeah, pretty much. So my thought is, I'm gonna put a drone in here that collects free radical plorts, so that I can just break the eggs. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Hang on. Hold. Where's the distributor? How do I build a distributor? I got the blueprint for it. I might not need a drone for that. Utilities, distributor. Backs up nearby objects, shoots them out the other end. It will pick them up from loose on the ground or from various collectors. Send objects further than before, only functions with a rancher nearby. Yes. So I can have a distributor do that. And then I have a free radical drone that I can put somewhere else. Even though, again, this is all fully automated. So I'm thinking I may swap away from Thunderclock hens and instead use candied hens. So I put the Sloombers and whatever they're combined with here. And then have these guys just eat roostros. Because production, I think, is high enough. Because chickens in this game are insane. But how are we doing on... Let's check one more time on my storage numbers. Are these even getting stored anymore? I don't think they are. So those aren't getting stored anymore. We're getting up there on tabby plorts. We're almost there on hyper plorts. I could probably swap away from that now, actually. I still need pink plorts. Where's Cotton? Cotton's up there. Flutter is up there. How many more drones can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. I can make 5 more. I have enough flutter plorts for all of them. Okay. but Tabby and Hyper are both taken care of. The other thing I could do is rotate Tabby Hypers out of here. Since they're both full up, I could rotate Tabby Hypers and do Stony Hens. So if those go over there, and then I need to figure out something for Sloombers, because I think I need a different mix here. Because I don't need duplicates. I don't know, bro, don't overcomplicate it. It's just a game, don't be like me. Nah, but that's the fun, though, you know? This coming from someone that's never played Satisfactory or Factorio. I need to. I own Satisfactory. I need to play it at some point. I'm just scared of the number of hours that are gonna get sunk into it. You know? I feel like that's the kind of game where if you put in enough time, you can put it on a resume. But theory crafting is fun. It just is, you know? Knowing you, Factorio would be bad. Yeah. No, I'm scared of the amount of time I put in. The other things would be to track down the missing chests, which I don't know if I care. What am I missing in the Slimepedia? That's filled out. Resources is filled out. Oh, I would need the blueprints. Oh, so that means finding all of the chests. Is that it? I think that's it. Toys as well, but that's random chance. So it would just be waiting for the right toys to show up and then finding all of the chests, which seems obnoxious. So yeah, I think the last goal that I'm setting for myself is getting production of all the different plart types. So what am I gonna do with Sloombers? I could mix Sloombers with pink. I don't know, what other slime type am I missing the most plorts for? I think it's Saber. Technically it's Honey and Puddle I'm not gonna bother with. What other duplicates do I have? I don't need duplicate production. I think I should sort that out first. So I have 2 brands of Hyper Slime. So that's the starting point. And then I also have 2 brands of Flutter Slime. I gotta go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Rag. Have a good one. Nice talking, may come back. Take it easy. So what do you think? Hyper Tabbies? Is there any other combination I would want for Tabbies? I don't think so. I think Hyper Tabby works just fine. So if I put Hyper Tabbies in there and start doing and then start doing Roostros for the feeder here. I think we'll be in good shape. But all the Thunderclucks are gonna have to go if I do that. That's fine. Let's do it. Demolish that. Thank you very much. Oink. Corral. We have high walls, music box, airnet, port collector, and I am broke, so no auto feeder. Let's clear out. Let me go get some stony hens. And then I will clear out that other coop and put stony hens in there. Or do I want Tabby Saloomber? Linepedia. The thing about Hyper Saloomber, right, is that they negate each other's worst tendencies. Or, so, Sloombers will put Hypers to sleep, and the problem with Hypers is they zoom. So the Saloomber aspect negates the Hyper aspect. So they're a good one to have. So if I stick with these, the problem there, though, is that leaves me with Pink Tabby, which also needs meat. So if I do Pink Tabby and do the Stony and then move the Hyper Sloombers back to where the Tabby Sloombers are, that all works out. So we're back to where we were before, and we're grabbing boing. Meow. Hello. And I'll need to go grab either more Sloombers or more Hypers. Sloombers are probably more accessible, so I should stick with them. Stony Hen. Seven, 8, and I'll need some pink parts. Actually, wait. You. Darn it. Pink side, pink side. Fine. Yeet. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we have you are gonna eat that. And you missed. Nice one. No! Darn it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat the plort. Eat the plort. Eat it. Yes, you're very cute. Now eat the thing. Thank you. Eat it. Good. Good job. Very proud of you. Hey, little pink guy. Hey, little pink guy. Nom, 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 nom. Yes, good job. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Auto feeder. No, come here, you. All of you. Every last one of you. This pen is getting clean. All right, Stony Hens. All right, so we now have Stony Hens. Get laying, buddy. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is we're gonna shoot these guys all in here. This will last them a good long while, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna empty out the Thunderclucks from this thing, and then we'll put Roosters in instead. I'm beginning to worry about the safety of my game running with this many Roosters just hanging out the pen. Me muting the football game during commercials and just hearing all these chickens! Look at all those chickens! There we go. They may or may not eventually run out of food in here. I'm not entirely sure that that will happen. I wonder what's happening here. Why are the Briars not keeping up with the Thunderclucks? Are there Thunderclucks in here that are... That's why. Because there's Hens in here. The Hens have supplanted the Briar Hens. I have to clear out this entire freaking cage, don't I? Stupid Hens. Get out of here. Get in there and be consumed. Thundercluck chicks, you can go in there. So Briar's there, Briar's there. You're a chickadee. Get the chickadees out of here. No appreciation for chickadees in here. Thank you very much. So you are Briar chicks. You are allowed to stay. Thunderclucks, go in there to grow up. Chickadees can go in there to grow up. Briar Hens have to go in there so that they can continue to lay. Let's clear out this middle area now. We have some real frickin' cleanup to do. Let's get this out of my inventory. Oh, thank you. Thunderclucks, get in there. Your services are no longer required. Chickadee, get in there. Thundercluck, get in there. Oh, so much cleanup. So much cleanup. This place got out of hand. I'm sure there's chickadees running around too that I have to clean up. Did I just... Did I just see a thundercluck go flying in here? No, it bounced off the wall. Okay, that's fine. That's manageable. I can deal with that. The elders can stay out here. I'm not too worried about it. They won't reproduce. Throw these guys all in there. The thing that kind of makes me sad is I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Because I've only got a couple of days before the semester starts. So I can't really start anything. That's an elder. There's no chickadees up here. That's an elder. So I don't know if I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. Oh, goodness gracious, why did I do that? All right. Good. I hear peep, peep, peep. There you are. All right, that's most of the outside cleaned up. More. The hens are gonna keep coming back. That's not a big problem. It's roostros and other breeds of hen that are a problem here. I'm not seeing or hearing any of the wrong breeds or their chicks. All right, Briar or Stony. You know what? I don't trust it. Get these guys out of here. Those are Briar chicks. They can go in there. Chickadees, get out of here. Chickens could go in here. Regular hens. I can throw the rest of the thunderclucks in here. It's possible that some might escape. I don't think it'll happen, but it's possible. This is looking fine. These are all briars. Yep, they're all briars. These guys are gonna go to the fire. These are all stony, yep. Excellent. Roostro, bad. No roostros there. Briar's gonna go in there. So these guys are replenishing. These guys have 2. These guys have 1. Am I gonna need more roostros? Stony chicks go back down. Ooh, good job. Well done. Stony chick. I'll store these. Is this getting loaded with anything? Roostros. No. No, these guys don't get roostros. Hello, elderly hen. So those are empty. I'm surprised that they're able to get stuck there and they don't just get sucked in at that point. Another stony hen there. What's getting put in there? Absolutely nothing. Come on, eat up. No. All right, let's... There you go. Come on, eat up. Nom nom nom. There you go. Tabby plort, right there for you. Come on. Eat it. You got this, little guy. There you go. There we go. All right. Is that it? That should be all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's all of them. So these guys are very happy here. I was gonna swap these guys, wasn't I? No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. So these guys are gonna go, and then the Hyper Sloombers are gonna come over here. Right. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you for your service. Yeet. 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 And why is this full of cabbage? Hold. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Clear all of this out. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. This has to go with the tabbies. Alright, so that's there. These are their two favorite toys. Excellent. That's a hen egg. Those are chickadoos. How dare you infiltrate or attempt to infiltrate like that? That's probably how that happened, actually. Our best receiver has a funny name and I love it. Why? What's his name? Butt. His name is Butt. That's amazing. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. Yeet. It's pronounced booty? That's even better. Wait a second. One stony chick, 3 chickadees. A long bomb pass to Booty. He only makes big plays. So the answer's like, Booty, coming up big. Oh, I hate that I find that so funny. That's really silly. I'm a 12-year-old. Grab all of these hens. Oh, word. Check for a new toy. Darn it! Excuse me, coming through. Booty making a big play off the backside is a favorite. Oh my god. They have to know. The announcers have to know. They have to know that every word they're saying is absolutely hilarious. They definitely play into it. Oh no! Alright, I guess that doesn't work. I can't launch them in from a distance, because they'll just stop in midair and jet off in a different direction. So now the only duplicate type that I have is Flutter, and that's because I need to keep harvesting those. Although I actually kind of don't. But is there an odd number of slime types that I can domesticate? I think there is. That's just unfair. I don't like that. It's not cool at all. I gotta grab all of these chickens. Yeet. And I need 4 more Hyper and or Sloomber. Probably gonna be Sloomber. So let me double check. Yeet. Slimepedia. Slimes. So these are all domesticable. Domesticatable. Same with these 4. Same with these 4. 3. So we're at an odd number. 3. We're back at an even number. Even. Technically odd because of Yoki slime. So yes, they're an odd number. Not because Yogi slimes can't be domesticated, but because they cannot be made into Largos. There is an even number that I can keep on my ranch and farm. However, there are an odd number that can be made into Largos. Which means these guys are gonna stay a hybrid. So I'm gonna have, and you know what, of any type to have duplicates of, I'm cool with it being Flutters, because their plorts are so useful. Alright, let's go ahead. Actually, let's wait for a moment because it's going to sell some stuff. There we go. All right, now I can craft. Actually, you know what? We're going to start with distributor. Oh, whoops. I got to go back this way. I have to drop off the remaining candied hens. Trying to remember if I wanted to have anything, if I wanted to have anyone else here, and I think the answer is no. In which case, you know what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna move my incinerator slimes here. There we go, and that's now contained and nice and safe. Yoink. I'm gonna put a bunch of ash back in this one just in case I decide to put more slimes here or something. Oh, and the lettuce needs to go in with the flutters over here. Cotton flutter. Nope. We'll do that. And you know what? I'm gonna go out anyway, so what I'm gonna do... First of all... I'm gonna go grab some water slimes. So I can start selling them. Oh, right, distributor. I'll need to play with that and figure that out. So I don't need to automate that right now. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna grab some water slimes and some slumber slimes. And you know, since this is the last thing I actually need to automate, I might as well. I can figure out the distributor another time. Instead, I'm just gonna build another drone. We have the technology. Road station going right there. Target is going to be Yoki Plorts from free range destination Plort target. There we go. There we go. There we go. So those are still getting harvested. These guys are getting stony hens. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. Pink, we'll grab some Snoober slimes. I only need 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Ta-da! And then I need puddle slimes. And those I know exactly where to go for. We're gonna go to the fire zone. And definitely run away. If my fire zone drone ever ran out of juice, I would move it out of the feral area. But that was initially the only place I could find that allowed me to procure both primordial oil and lava dust. I need 4. There we go. Right, away we go. Yeah, I charged that drone up to like, I think it was like 700%. And then shortly thereafter, I realized I had so much primordial oil, so I went and changed it to lava dust, and then it occurred to me, wait, if I only want lava dust, it doesn't have to be here. But at that point, it was already like 700% charge, so it would have been a massive waste to move it. But I'm never charging it in that location again, because it's such a pain in the butt just getting munched on by a bunch of ferals. Although I suppose I could put a taming bell there. That would probably work. That would solve that problem pretty quickly. this, I can dump. And we'll do a pond with a plort collector. And now I'm storing those as well. And these guys still have their food supply. Oh, whoops. Bunch of sloombers. More sloomber plorts. Hey, one of you guys eat up. Where are you? There you are. That's 2. Where are the little baby guys? Where are the little baby boys? The baby sloombers. I know they exist in here. There's one. There should be one more. There he is. Where? I just saw you. There you are. I see you. There we go. And that's it. This ranch now produces... Oh, and wait for it. This ranch now produces and sells every type of plort it can. And as long as someone shows up every once in a while and refuels the drones, it'll continue doing so. So it may be a bit early, but I am going to wrap up today. We are now finished with this game. Thank you all so much for sticking with me while I finish Slime Rancher 2. I don't know what'll come next. Either I will do some short one-off stream in the next couple of days. I would like to stream one more time before my semester starts again. We will see if that happens. If it does, it will probably be a short game that I can finish in like a stream. Or it'll be something open-ended, so I'm not too worried about finishing it. But either way, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate the company and the conversation, and I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, take care, everybody. Peace out.